Hey everybody. Sorry for the odd setting. I'm kind of hiding out in my bedroom tonight to get a few videos done for you guys. It's a little hard to find the peace and quiet necessary to do that when you're home with a toddler all day. So forgive the laundry drying in the background and whatnot. I wanted to get on and talk to you tonight about all the different opinions you'll hear about using essential oils. If you've done any any kind of research on the internet, you know that there are a lot of different opinions out there, and it can be really hard to know who to listen to when you're learning about using essential oils. And so I want to talk to you about why those differences exist. It has to do with different schools of thought within the world of aromatherapy. Essential oils have been around for thousands of years. They've found them in tombs in Egypt, they're mentioned in the Old Testament of the Bible, they go back ages. In Europe, essential oils have a long history stemming back centuries with documentation of medicinal and food use, as well as topical and aromatic use. In the United States, it's a lot different. Our country is barely a couple hundred years old. While natives to North America did use plants and herbs in daily life, we didn't necessarily adapt to those practices very readily. Instead, we hit the industrial age and looked to a future of factories, not farms. Why search for a plant in the woods or farm endlessly when we can develop a chemically derived synthetic accomplishing many of the same uses with far less effort? And don't forget the added bonus of money. If you create it and patent it, they will pay and pay big. And plants cannot be patented. So, that being the case, there is no money for big companies in essential oils and plants, at least not compared to the billions made in other industries with competing patented products. So here in the US, most people are ignorant about essential oils because they didn't grow up having them in the home, and so they have no clue how to use them, which is completely understandable. It would be like handing someone from the city a live chicken and asking them to make fried chicken for dinner. You're probably not going to get the best dinner from them. One school of thought is the German school of thought. Historically, in Germany, essential oil usage has been aromatic. By inhalation, molecules bypass most of the processing that would normally take place for them to get into your body system if they're taken orally or applied to the skin. It only takes 2 synapses time for the molecules to be processed through your olfactory system and start having an effect on the rest of your body. In Britain, in contrast, historical use centered around topical usage. When you apply essential oils topically on the skin, they enter the bloodstream quickly, evading the destruction of essential oils by stomach acid and eliminating any possible gastric issues that could cause. The British emphasize massage with oils heavily diluted in carrier oil. They also believe you will inhale them as you wear them, so truly diffusion is not necessary. The British also choose to exercise and warn about taking extreme caution regarding certain stronger oils. Almost all aromatherapy certification programs in the US adhere to the British school of thought. So, heavily diluted, topical only, definitely no ingestion. In France, they focus on total therapy usage of essential oils. Focus is more on the therapy than just the aroma. They use both methods from Germany and Britain, but they also use oiled meat, meaning undiluted, and they take them internally through the mouth and through suppositories, interestingly enough. And Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, since he studied in France, he grows our plants like the French do, with beyond organic standards, and he knows the history, research, and compounds existing in our essential oils. And so he recommends the French method of essential oils usage, but only with our oils. It would be impossible and irresponsible for me to recommend this usage with other companies because we have no idea what is on their farms, in their distilleries, or in their bottles. A quick warning, there are new programs and aromatherapy experts popping up all the time. People you come across online are often very adversarial towards Young Living and the French model and spend a lot of their time fear mongering and being straight up ugly to or about anyone who disagrees with their methods. And the thing to remember is they are running aromatherapy businesses themselves, and they want clients to pay them to learn how to use essential oils. Now, many of their instructions do apply when you aren't sure exactly where your oil came from and if you can't trust the grower and distiller who produced it. However, using oils from Young Living is an entirely different ballgame because of the purity and quality ensured by the seed to seal guarantee. My suggestion is that if you find yourself in those groups or on those blogs and you use Young Living oils, that you find your education elsewhere and don't waste your time being made to feel fearful. Young Living is about empowerment, autonomy, the freedom to make the best choices possible for you and your family. We're not about fear mongering, we're not about making a buck off the backs of people, and we do not promote unsafe usage methods. We do promote doing your own research, listening to your own body, doing what is best for you, and using lots of common sense. So those are the three methods, three schools of thought that are the foundation for how Young Living promotes using their oils and the three different methods to use oils that we're going to talk about in the next video.